Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope that each one of you is in the better of health. My name is Amin Mursyidi bin Khairul Azahar, and today I would like to talk about 3 amazing benefits of procrastination. Have you ever heard the word procrastination? If not, let's watch this short video about procrastination.
Some people might think that they are lazy, but that is not true. If you're lazy, then you simply don't do anything. If you want to do something and later you feel guilty because you haven't done anything, then that means that you procrastinate.
Actually, what is procrastination? The meaning of procrastination is an intentional delay in starting or finishing a task despite being aware of the consequences it may incur. Now moving on to the next slide. Statistics studies shows that 95% of the college students procrastinate and only 5% did not. However, 70% of the students found that procrastination is actually helpful for their studies. Despite the disadvantages found in procrastination, surprisingly, there are hidden perks and are actually very beneficial for us. I would like to emphasize 3 amazing benefits of procrastination, which is get us better results in solving problems, it gives us an energy boost and lessen distractions when you're on a deadline. Briefly, now that you all have known about what procrastination is, and without further ado, let us now discuss the main point of this speech, which is get us better results in solving problems. When we procrastinate, we can actually brainstorm for a perfect idea. For example, when a teacher asks you to write an essay, it is more encouraging for you to take some time and to think about ideas and what to write. But if you write it right away and you hand it in now, you're never ever going to get that perfect idea. Neuroscientists' studies show that there is so much more going in our brain when we procrastinate. Let me give you an example. Putting off doing something and feeling bad about it. When we put off doing something, we feel bad about it, don't we? According to Andrea Jackson, an active procrastinator, she said that guilt is essential because it makes sure that task stays in our minds, which activates the supersonic jigsaw puzzle. This puzzle process goes in our brains at a subconscious level. Everything we see, we hear, the experience becomes a potential piece of that jigsaw. In the back of our minds, we are rapidly examining every little piece. Some pieces might be thrown away as irrelevant. Others might be set aside in case they fit a part of the puzzle somehow. Until last, we found a crucial piece. And once that piece slots into our puzzle, all of a sudden, we start to see the entire picture in the form of a new idea or a strategy to solve a problem, or maybe just the perfect turn of phrase. And from there, all the pieces of the supersonic jigsaw puzzle start to come together. Have you ever put off doing something until the very last minute? Me too. And then been amazed at how it turns out so much better than you thought it would. That's because the supersonic jigsaw puzzle have been working for you behind the scenes. Procrastination gives our brains time to play, to examine those random bits of information, see what value can be extracted, and to spark ideas. And actually, the ideas that percolate with procrastination are likely to be far more creative and get us better results in solving problems than simply churn a task in as little time as possible. So now you have a clear picture that procrastination can solve our problems better. Moving on to the second point, which is it gives us an energy boost. We typically procrastinate on tasks that are troublesome or tedious. We actually don't have the energy for it. Fear of a looming deadline releases adrenaline, which is an energy source. Procrastination is using fear as a motivator. For example, if there is an upcoming deadline, we fear the consequences of not submitting on time. That fear releases a natural painkiller, and feeling less pain makes doing difficult or less desirable tasks easier. In Reader's Digest, it says that, according to Scientific American, under acute stress, the body's sympathetic nervous system prepares the body for sustained and vigorous action. The adrenal dumps cortisol and adrenaline into the bloodstream. Then the blood pressure surges, and the heart races, delivering oxygen and energy to the muscle. It's the biological equivalent of opening up the throttle of an engine. Clearly, procrastination gives us the momentum and the energy to finish tasks before deadlines. Last but not least, the third benefit of procrastination is lessen distractions when you're on a deadline. Although not procrastinating gives us the time to clarify whatever we do at a relaxing pace, less time can help us concentrate and produce better results. It's the adrenaline that we may face consequences if we don't finish something on time that allows us to cut out distractions. Pushing ourselves closer to the deadline ensures we avoid a lot of unnecessary work. I will give you an example on this point. In the scenario where we have plenty of time, we may overindulge ourselves in color coding or maybe organizing our materials instead of doing the task. Finally, all the three amazing benefits of procrastination have been described in this presentation. Now you should have known and gained something from these three amazing benefits of procrastination, which is get us better results in solving problems, it gives us an energy boost, lessen the distractions when you're on a deadline. As a whole, there is an astronomical number of benefits that you can derive when you procrastinate. However, there are also unfavorable effects when you over-procrastinate, so be careful. Perhaps, after this informative discussion, you all can read a lot more and learn how to procrastinate the right way and gain the advantages of procrastination. I would wish to end my presentation with a quote. You can't just turn on creativity like a faucet. You have to be in the right mood. What mood is that? Last minute panic. This quote is quoted by Bill Watterson. That's all from me. My name is Amin Mursyidi bin Khairul Azhar and I'm from FIU1B, and thank you for watching.